Imagine taking a bite of a chocolate bar. Suddenly flavors explode in your mouth. Sweetness, bitterness, and a creamy texture coat your palate. This is your subjective experience, unique to you. No one else can taste the chocolate exactly the way you do. This simple act of tasting brings up a profound question. Can we objectively explain subjective experiences? Can we turn the sensation of tasting chocolate into scientific data? This question has occupied philosophers and scientists for centuries. It lies at the heart of understanding the human mind. The difficulty stems from the nature of subjectivity. It's personal, internal, and hard to describe. We rely on language, metaphors, and shared experiences to convey our inner world to others. But these tools fall short of fully capturing the essence of a particular experience. Even for us living in Istanbul, explaining these experiences can be difficult, right? Philosopher Thomas Nagel addresses this problem in his essay, What is it like to be a bat? Nagel argues that we can never truly know what it's like to be a bat because our sensory experiences are fundamentally different. Bats use echolocation to navigate and hunt. They emit sound waves and interpret the returning echoes. This allows them to see their surroundings. We can imagine what it might be like to fly and hunt using sound. But our imagination can only take us so far. Nagel's point is crucial. We can study the anatomy and physiology of a bat's brain. We can map the neural pathways involved in echolocation. But we can never replicate the subjective feeling of experiencing the world through sound. Because subjective experiences are tied to the organism having them. So, do you think we can ever truly understand what it feels like to be an animal? The difficulty of objectively explaining subjective experiences stems from the divide between these two realms. The objective world is the world of facts, measurements, and external observations. This is the world science seeks to understand. Subjective experiences, on the other hand, belong to the realm of feelings, perceptions, and individual perspectives. These cannot be easily measured or quantified. Let's go back to the chocolate example. We can objectively describe its chemical composition. We can measure its sugar content, fat content, and other properties, but these objective descriptions don't tell us what it's like to taste the chocolate. They can't capture the subjective experience of sweetness, bitterness, or creamy texture. This chasm between the objective and the subjective is a constant challenge. Think about how hard it is to describe a color, yet how easy it is to measure it. Empathy acts as a bridge between subjective experiences. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It allows us to connect with others on an emotional level. Thanks to empathy, we can get a sense of what it's like to be in someone else's shoes. Literature, art, and music often serve as powerful tools for developing empathy. They allow us to step outside our own limited perspectives. We can connect with the feelings and experiences of others, even if those experiences are very different from our own. But empathy has its limits. We can never fully replicate another person's subjective experience. Our own biases and life experiences inevitably shape our understanding of others. Moreover, some experiences are so unique and personal that they cannot be fully understood by anyone who hasn't lived through them. How might our own experiences influence our understanding of others?